You want me to put that on my todger?
This One's Wife. It's the big comeback again. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. As I pointed out a little while ago, This One's Wife can't keep doing this because not only is it totally boring, it simply isn't accurate. But of course, when has she ever listened to anybody else? This One's Wife always believes that she's right. That is the nature of her narcissism. She's right, we're all wrong. She's the one that knows the right thing to do, the best decisions to make. For some narcissists, that proves very effective because it enables them to get to the top of the tree and often stay there because they ally oodles of self-belief with ability and talent. Ability and talent are strangers in the world of This One's Wife. The only talent she has is parting her legs or popping her ankles behind her ear in lieu of perfume. Nevertheless, she still maintains that she is on the way back. Despite all of the evidence pointing to the contrary, ridiculed by various comedians and programs, lampooned by a growing number of individuals across social media, deals non-existent for Sean houses and cosmetic giants and manufacturers and retailers having no interest in whatsoever in partnering with her. Rumours about joining a Suits comeback. Rumours about being in Bodyguard 2, but coming to naught. Suggestions of writing a memoir, but that would require effort. And in the circumstances, nothing at all has appeared. We've been threatened with the reappearance of the Stig, some kind of goop or poop-related behemoth. But no, apparently that was going to appear back in November for the Christmas run-in, but instead we received this. Nothingness. And here we are towards the end of January, and this much vaunted comeback still hasn't appeared. But that's not stopping This One's Wife, because once again a PR puff piece has been pumped out, this time through the Mirror and Emma Wilson, who writes, 3 signs This One's Wife has been busy preparing big comeback. This One's Wife is reportedly busily preparing for a big comeback, according to a royal expert. One wonders if perhaps the royal expert has been eavesdropping at Monty's shit show and has heard Harry saying, "I really need to give you a big comeback," and then there's the sound of somebody getting slapped, and the reporter is misunderstood, thinking that this relates to This One's Wife catapulting herself in an upward trajectory as part of her big comeback. The Duchess of Sussex, 42, stepped back from the spotlight after she and Harry decided to step down as senior royals in 2020 and relocated to the United States. The couple, in case you've forgotten, who are parents to Prince Archie IV and Princess Lilibet II, signed, in case you've forgotten, lucrative deals with Netflix and Spotify, but they have since fizzled out. It has since been suggested that This One's Wife is about to re-enter public life for the 47th time in a big way, in an effort to rejuvenate the couple's faltering image. Good Lord. This woman is giving Elton John a run for his money, who has been having farewell tour since God knows when in the 1990s. Are you going, Elton? No, you're not. You're still around. Are you going this time? No. With This One's Wife, is it the comeback? No. Next week? Yes, absolutely. Oh, no, it's not happened. Next month, perhaps. There's another big comeback coming. She's reinventing herself. It's a rehabilitation of This One's Wife. Oh, no, it's not. It was a seagull flying by instead. Royal biographer Emily Andrews revealed that there are 3 big signs This One's Wife is preparing her comeback and pointed to her recent appearances over the last few months. So this is a big comeback that's been months in the fermentation, has it? The mother and two has been spotted out and about in Los Angeles and was even pictured smiling and laughing as she enjoyed a girly day out with a close pal as they shopped in Santa Barbara. Oh, right, okay. So did you know that if you go out shopping, so you've popped down to Waitrose or possibly you've decided to brave the masses at Asda, that means that you're on the cusp of a comeback. Did you realise that? Next time you're sauntering down the aisle at Sainsbury's, you might want to do it with a little bit more pizzazz, because that means you, dear viewer, are on the cusp of a comeback. Because according to this royal expert, that means that there is a big comeback on the way. Other appearances included the Invictus Games. I mean, that was only last September, so some nearly 5 months ago, where she was seen proudly involved in stolen valour, supporting her husband Harry as he hosted the event for military veterans. It was no accident that over the summer we saw rather more of this one's wife than for all of the past year, Emily told Woman magazine. She noted that this one's wife's willingness to be photographed by paparazzi shows that she's ready to face public life once again, as she's aware of her commercial value. What do you mean? Her willingness to be photographed by paparazzi. She's always been willing to be photographed by paparazzi. Backgrid her on speed dial. They turn up outside a restaurant so she could be photographed walking past Cameron Diaz and through her magical thinking suggesting that she had dinner with her. They turn up at a parking lot to watch her stroll across the concrete with some rather bored man in tow. She's always wanted to be papped. Another sign, apparently, is this one's wife's effort to pursue business interests. What's this? Working 1 hour a week. And is rumoured to be working hard with Hollywood agency WME to relaunch her career. They've been in situ nearly a year. How long does it take to relaunch? If you've apparently got such an asset as WME, it points to this. You can roll a turd in glitter, but it's still a turd. She has decided she wants to live her life much more openly. Ha! What? More openly than gurning like a mollied up raver every time she pops out somewhere. That smug rictus grin as she pap walks a parking lot or pretends to go hiking in the middle of the road. Or trying to seize the microphone at a tag-along Kevin Costner event. Live her life much more openly. The only way that she would live her life much more openly is if she set up Gynoscope so that we were treated to an intimate portrayal of her insides in pin-sharp crikey vision. Emily revealed that WME planned to work with this one's wife on a new money-making venture that could maximise the former Suits star's potential. All of this is just blatant future faking. When this one's wife was dressed in beige and she was asked about what was coming, exciting things in the pipeline, but there was no particularisation, there was no specificity. The final hint at her big comeback is rumours she's in touch with big-name directors and producers in Hollywood. Yeah, right. And, funnily enough, no names are actually mentioned. Rather, this one's wife has probably been going through her big book of big-name directors and producers in Hollywood and ringing these people up who are going, sorry, who the fuck are you? No, I don't want to work with you. You're the kiss of death to any project. Apparently, she wants to work with them after receiving a flurry of offers. What are those offers? Why isn't she taking them? She's not doing anything else, is she? Is it that she's going to be choosy about them? I think not. There are no offers. What she's trying to do is create this idea, once again, that she's in demand and on the cusp of a big comeback so that all of the individuals at the appropriate departments, at the cosmetic giants and at the retailers and at the fashion houses go, oh, look, this one's wife is about to have a big comeback. We need to be part of that big comeback, don't we? We don't want to miss the boat. After all, she's a shining example of saintly behaviour on planet Earth. We need to harness this. We don't want to be the also-rans. We don't want to be left behind. If there's a big comeback involving this one's wife, we need to be a part of it. Of course, none of them will say that, because they'll look at it and think to themselves, this is the 48th supposed big comeback this year that has been mentioned, and why do we want to be involved with her? She's toxic, problematic, and disliked. The fact is, this is just another attempt to, one, keep this one's wife in the public eye, enabling her to assert control and draw fuel, and two, a blatant and pathetic and ultimately doomed attempt to try and cultivate something that will make that big comeback and thus provide her with residual benefits, namely facade management and money. She is incapable of doing it herself, and so what she wants to do is talk up the comeback so that other outfits create it for her. It's blatant, it's obvious, and once again, it is the transparent emptiness of the narcissist attempting to make things happen when they actually won't. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.